How to find straddles to sell for passive income using Market Chameleon. This is what we're doing today. We're going to look at the money option straddle screener for the sell straddles. Okay, the last video that I've done was to buy straddles that have theoretical edge, which means they are cheaper to buy based on historical value. And today we're going to look at the sell side, so we can find some trade ideas to sell cheap straddle or more expensive straddle for us, so we can collect more premium based on history. So let's get started with a quick disclaimer, read all about it. Keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. This is for educational purposes only and entertainment purposes only. With that being said, let's get started with Market Chameleon straddle screener. So how do you get here? First, sign up if you're not already. 7 days link in the description below. Okay, and of course you can start with all the options just to see what's going on today. But today we're just gonna focus on not a new feature, on a different feature. So you're gonna go to screeners. Okay, we're gonna look at the sell straddle. You're gonna click volatility straddles at the money. Okay, and in here, we got ourselves the straddle. Now in the last video we focused on the undervalued straddles. Those are all the straddles that are cheap to buy call and put simultaneously based on history compared to what it should be. So you're paying, for example, we show you as OXY, for example, the straddle was $300 compared to $600 based on what it's supposed to be. Doesn't mean it's gonna go above or below. No, it just means that the straddle on that point in time is cheaper than what it's supposed to be based on history. So today we're gonna change this to sell straddle with theoretical edge. Okay, now we're gonna look for selling. We're gonna collect premium by selling straddle. This is the highest potential income on day one. It doesn't mean it's the highest potential at the end, at expiration, but the day one, when you sell at the money call and sell simultaneously, you sell at the money put together, that's the maximum that you can get from selling premium option. And your goal is basically for the stock to stay the same and not move anywhere by expiration, and then you collect the max amount of premium. So what do we have here? We change to sell straddle with theoretical edge. And we got ourselves 2 pages. Now I wanna just do a little more. I'm gonna change this to market cap. Okay, same as before. I'm gonna change to over 10 billion. I want the liquid stock. So market cap, I'm gonna change to over 10 billion. Common stock right here. Average option volume over 10,000. So that means all the Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Nvidia, all that stuff. So we don't have a lot. We got DoorDash, okay, MBLY, and Siri. Interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got just for this. Let's see what else. Expiration, I want to do as before August 16. So let's find the monthly August 16 right here. Okay, interesting. What was the 30-day DoorDash? This is interesting. I'm gonna check this out in a second. And we got sell. Okay, so you're selling the straddle. Years of analysis, 6 years of analysis. Okay, and we got theoretical edge above 10%. Theoretical win rate. Let's change this to 60%. So we got more options right here. Here's the DoorDash. Okay, we're gonna check this in a minute. And now ratio, earning date, ex-dividend, etc. So you can screen and you can read all about it. Now this is super risky. Everything is risky in option. You gotta understand. But when you sell naked straddle, and I don't think you can do it on Robinhood. You can do it on Tastyworks, on a margin account, or if you have buying power. Basically, you sell. Let's read. Use this screen to evaluate current at the money straddle value against historical theoretical value. We compare the current market price of the straddle, bid and offer to create another result. Okay, the risk of selling option. This is the point here. Risk of selling option is not limited to initial cost of the straddle. The risk shows the amount at risk for the straddle given multiple high risk. So let's say, for example, and use more filters to narrow your search by expiration and all that. So for example, if you sell a straddle and the next day, I don't know, the stock goes to zero or bankrupt and you sold $100 straddle, guess what? You have to buy that stock for $100 even though it's worth zero. So it doesn't matter what you collected up front, you are on the hook, so pay attention to that. But if you do want to play the straddle because you collect at the money premium, which is, as I said, the highest on day one, the second that you sell the option, here is the screener, and let's see what we got. Now we got not a lot, the Dash mobile. So let's see DoorDash, for example. Just for the example, we got ourselves price 106.29, market cap 43 billion, market price 12.75, theoretical value 8. This is the edge, over 10% and over 70%, 71.4% win rate. The action is sell and the expiration date is August 2nd. On Friday. Interesting. And at the money strike, the 106, this is what you do. You sell straddle at the money call 106 and you sell simultaneously put 106. At the money implied volatility is 123, but it says earning. There we go. This is why it's so super high, because the earning is August 1st, and it says here the catalyst, or August 1st is the earning, plus all the market information, but you still have, based on history, 71% win rate. What does it mean? It means that right now, and the straddle implied move 12%, the market straddle implied move, which is equal to straddle price divided by the current at the money option, at the money spot price. So 12%. The market expect DoorDash to move 12.2% up or down based on at the money call and put option, and that is why you are getting paid. Let's say you sold right now the 106 put and 106 call, which is you sell the straddle. You collect, let's say you put a limit of 13, you collect $1,300 compared to a theoretical value of $800. So you collect extra 500 bucks more, and you are making money as long as DoorDash stays. Let's say this is 13 bucks. So as long as DoorDash is below 119 to the upside or 93 to the downside, anything in between, your straddle premium is worth it. You are making money. Now, if by expiration, let's say DoorDash goes to 80, you are losing money because now you are paying 2080, let's say. So the call option is worthless, and the put option is 2,600, which you need to pay because this you just collected 1,300, so you lost another 1,300. It's something to consider. On the other side, if you want to buy a DoorDash at 80 or something, that's something to consider. Maybe do a Jade Lizard. A lot of stuff on Tasty Trade that are beyond the scope of this video. So this is something to consider. Again, you sell naked straddle. That's a strategy that I don't know. It looks good on paper because you collect insane amount of premium up front, and you think to yourself, hey, this stock cannot go $13 up or down. Maybe it can, maybe it cannot, but it's up to you to decide. Now let's say the stock, for example, on the other side, DoorDash goes to 150 and you only collected 13 bucks, let's say 1,119. Now you are losing 3,100 that you need to do, and if you don't have shares, you still need to cover that. So that's something to consider. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Overage premium, let's say, I don't know, I want to go a little deeper. I want to do beyond 60 days. Let's go something crazy. Beyond 60 days, see if we got to collect max premium. Okay, something without earnings. Here we go. So I'm just looking for options to remove risk and to collect more premium. So when you sell a straddle at the money, you collect the premium. So let's see Visa here. Visa just posted earning a week ago. Now it's 262.5. It was about 275, I assume. market cap 500 billion, and the straddle price. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. Straddle price, this is more liking to me. I don't know about you, but this is to me. You collect $1,865 up front, and the theoretical value, look at this, 377. Wow, that is interesting. Theoretical edge, 44%. Win rate, historical win rate, 99%. Action sell, October 18, you sell the 260. Interesting. That I might consider this for my own portfolio. Not a financial advice, it can go to zero. At the money, implied volatility 18. Straddle, implied move 7%. So the market expect an implied move of 7%. How much is that? Let me see. 262 and a half. Let's do this. 262.5 times 107 to the upside. So 280. That's why you collect $1,800, or 2.5 times 0.93, let's say, give or take. So 244. So anywhere between 240 and 280. That's what they expect Visa to trade. But based on history, Visa doesn't move much. You should have just collected for the straddle barely $400, even less, $377. So you got like 6 times more. This is pretty powerful. 6 times more. I'm not saying this is a trade idea. I'm just showing what's available when you go deep into Market Chameleon and you actually go beyond like option trade ideas on the home main page. That's what I'm saying. So we got ourselves Visa at 262, and so let's say you sell the 260 straddle, you collect 1,800, and as long as by October 18, again, earning just posted, it doesn't say earning. Can they post earning before that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know when they post earning. If they posted in July, I don't know. Maybe they will. It could be projected. It could be too soon. Let's see. It says dividend. Okay, so there's dividend August 9. Interesting. Okay, so not too much. Not too much. How much the dividend? I don't know, but it's probably says somewhere when you click on the expiration date and open the trade. I might consider this for my account, as I said. Under financial advice, do your own research. Let's see what else they got. Pepsi, for example. I love Pepsi. 172 is the stock. I love to drink and the stock. And I don't know if you saw like a month ago when I did like a put credit spread based, just a side note. I went to Market Chameleon. There was a put credit spread before the earning, like 3 weeks ago. It was 157, 155, something like that, or 162, 157. Anyway, it expired worthless, and Pepsi now at 172. So always check Market Chameleon when you look at trade ideas and what to do, spreads. There's so much stuff to do. Market cap 238 billion. The market value, look at this, $1,500 compared to $1,000 that you can collect. 78% win rate. Okay, so you said this is for the sum. It's a little too far for me. But this is 99% Texas Instrumental. Let's look at IBM. IBM right here, 1,400. They just posted earning a few days ago. $1,400 compared to 564 and 99% winner. This is kind of crazy. Also for October, okay, there's a capital. There's no events in here, and in here it tells you for Texas Instrument, August 20 capital management call. Interesting. So in here it says for IBM, just for the example, you sell the 190 straddle. Okay, the implied volatility is 19, not a lot. The straddle moves 7.4%. Market and probably not a lot. Dividend. Okay, that's basic stuff. Theoretical edge of 35%. That is wild. That is pretty wild. And you collect $1,400. So you assume that IBM will trade between 2005 and 177, anywhere in between. Your max profit is here. If it just stays the same, don't count on the stock to not move for 90 days, but your max profit is 1,400 and the theoretical value is basically 560. So it's almost 3 times more that this strangle will expire worthless. Now, how much worthless? I don't know. If it goes, just for you understand, don't get too excited. If this goes to 180, for example, then it's not really 1,400 because you're paying for the put that you just sold. Your call side will go worthless, but the put will be more expensive. So you can click here and see the trade itself. But it's something to consider. It's something to consider. I might take the Visa trade just for me. Again, we'll see. I don't know. Visa could stay the same. Visa could go to 200 or 300. I don't know. No one knows. This is far, but this is just to show you how many opportunities are available when you really start to dig into this wonderful platform of Market Chameleon. You haven't done so already, 7 days trial, link in the description. I hope this was valuable. I'll see you next time. Yeah.